What's going on? It's Joe Burgess. Just doing another two haul for you. Figured I did one today and I did one last week. It came out actually pretty good. But just gonna do one today and show you guys what happened. First off, we're gonna start off with this nice pair of channel locks here. This is a nice deal. These actually, believe it or not, I thought the guy was gonna come in at about $15–20, which is actually not a bad price for pliers like that, especially channel locks. They're wide open and like that. Very good quality brand. Nice one. But yeah, I thought it was going to come in a lot more than I actually paid for it. I only paid $5 for these. These things are nice quality pliers. So I'm going to put them away as I show you guys. Put these down this drawer right here. Put this down this drawer. The other pliers, scrapers, stuff like that. Find a home for that. Yep. Okay. And just we'll move on to the smaller stuff here. Actually, one other good deal I ended up getting today was this crescent wrench. It's a 10-inch crescent, US made, of course. You don't see that a lot anymore. Most of the time, as you guys know, stuff's made overseas, and sometimes the quality's good, then still made good, but I like try to buy the US stuff. I like it, have good luck with it, and that's just the way I do it. But yeah, next one, this is like a 3-piece lot right here. I picked this up, and I'll show you the next item after that. Actually put that in this drawer right here. Right there. Just for now anyways. But in that lot also, couldn't pass it up because this wasn't actually a bad price. Pittsburgh ratchet. You guys all know about those. Pretty decent quality when they want to be. The flex heads, I have to say, tend to loosen up and then give out after a while. This happened to be the solid pear-shaped head. I like those, especially if I can get away with a longer one. They're nice to have, especially with a longer handle. But like I said, the flex heads with that particular brand, they tend to loosen up. You can't really tighten them. Yeah, I've dealt with that a few times, but that one I'm just gonna put off to the side just for now. Also in that same lot was this Craftsman screwdriver. Decent quality, you guys know that. Craftsman in its heyday always made a good product. Always been happy with Craftsman. When I can get it, the old stuff especially, I go for it, because it's still good quality stuff. I like it. I never really have problems with that. Don't break too many of their tools. So I continue to buy it when I can, especially the older stuff. When I can get that, I'll pick it up. I enjoy it. This drawer here gets a lot of action, so I'll put right back up in here. for now, so I can organize that a little better. Once I get this a little bit more organized, it's going to be a little bit better. But that was from one particular guy. He actually sold me those 3 items for $13, which is a steal. You won't find that kind of bargain too many times. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, that was a good one. Next one to show you guys is just the miscellaneous sockets. You know, a few extensions, little miniature breaker bar, stuff like that. I ended up actually grabbing a few doubles, which never hurts to have those around, because if you're making a set, usually you can pepper a few in and you can actually complete the set with them. Like the sets behind those. I got a couple missing out of that one. I still haven't found the 5 or 6 I'm missing in the shorts, but I'm missing a lot of longs, so I'm gonna have to start looking out for longs. Longs are tougher to find than shorts. Shorts you can get away with finding a lot of times, but the longs are a little bit more difficult to find. Sometimes you do, but not all that much. But when I do, I'll try to grab them. Yeah, let's start with this one. This is a nice proto T-handle right here. See if I can get a little bit better shot. Good quality tool. It's got the T-handle, so you can get a little leverage on it if you have to lift it up a little bit. Guess it still had a socket on it. It looks like a pipe socket right there, the square end pipe socket. Somebody left that on there. It's a Armstrong. So somebody was doing maybe a pan or something like that with this. But yeah, that's a nice one to have. So this is in this lot. It was all sockets, extensions, stuff like that. But it was a decent amount of stuff. So I had to go and get that. So let's put that away. Let me see here. You might want to put that one. I'm going to put that one in the wrench drawer. Yeah, put that in the wrench drawer right here. So that's getting filled up pretty quick for the most part. Yeah, you know, I don't come across too many wrenches I don't have or I'm looking for too many times, but when I do, I grab them. Next one up, we'll do the 1/2-inch extension here. This is, let's see what brand this is here. Billings Vitaloy, older brand. So you can have trouble getting the shot. There we are. Older brand. They still make a nice tool. Once in a while I come across decent looking stuff, and if they're in good shape, the price is right, you know that I'll be picking it up. So that was in this haul here. So I'll put that with these guys over here. Back of the box. So let's move home for that for now, until we can find a real spot for it, but that's right now. We'll talk about this one here. A lot of times 1/4 inch. You have a long enough ratchet, where you put a reducer on it, something like that, usually it can break them a little easier. This is just a little miniature 1/4-inch breaker bar, little miniature guy. Seen him and I said, you know what? I'll give him a home. So it's an older one. Again, USA made. But flux pretty good. Condition of it is pretty decent, not bad. You know, so we'll take it. Yeah, we come across stuff like that, we'll grab it. All right, we'll go over the 1/4-inch section over here. Just put that in there. Put that there for now. So find that a home. Sooner or later, I'm really running out of room here. Yeah, I'm really running out of room, and this is just almost all 95% metric product. You know, and that's just the tool roll cart that goes in the driveway. For the most part, but yeah, it gets the job done. So it looks like we're down to maybe some 1/4-inch product here. Some shallow. We were missing a few out of that. I ended up finding some deep ones in 1/4-inch, larger ones, which I'm always a fan of. I can pick those up. Those are sometimes difficult to find. One of them actually was kind of difficult to find, so I ended up just picking it up as a single. Was a nice SK 15 millimeter, which is the biggest size in the set. A lot of times 1/4-inch usually doesn't go too much bigger than that, but SK is a nice product. You guys know if I see SK, I'm going to get it. Just to pepper them into my collection. Let's put that back in its home. Right there. So we'll go on to the shallow stuff. We'll just work our way up here. This is all Craftsman. You know, like I said, when I pick up Craftsman, I don't mind. It's a decent brand, especially the old stuff. If I need to grab the newer stuff, sometimes I will, just to make the setup, but I'm more of a fan of going for the old US stuff if I can get a hold of it, and sometimes it's still available. So this looks like a 7. So we'll go right there. So 7 right there. The few Matcos, that's from the last one that we did. They're still in there. I still haven't found a shallow 15 for it, but we're still working on that. Okay, so this looks like an 11. So that's actually a double. So we'll put that to the side for right now. Huh. I've actually got 2 of those. Same thing. We'll put that to the side. A 12. Okay. He was hiding in there. So we'll put him. We'll add him to the collection here. Alright, so that's actually getting there. Looks like this 15 and then the small up all the way up to 6 to fill that one up for the shallows. Then I gotta start working on the talls. So that's getting there too. So let's go over here. Small 1/4-inch extension from Craftsman. Nice one. That wasn't a lot, so if I'm in there and I see something like that, I'm gonna pick it up. So let's put him here for now. Don't have a holder right now, so don't want it to get lost. So it looks like we've got a few more to go on 1/4 inch, so we'll go from the smallest to the biggest. Looks like a 7. So let's see here. 7. Find that home for that 7 right there. So let's see what else we got here. It looks like a 9. Yep. So we're missing a 9. Throw that guy in there. And I'll have to say the next one will be a 10. Okay, 10. We'll talk about that. 10 millimeter and 1/4 inch. This is the socket right here that you're going to be using a lot. So when I see a 10, I'll pick up multiples of that size. I don't care if I have 6 or 7 of them. This size here is the size that actually drops into the car, or it falls down 9 times out of 10. And this is the size you're always going to be using, that and 8 for batteries and stuff, things like that. Small fasteners on cars, things to that effect. Yeah, so 10s, I stock up on those. I couldn't tell you how many 10s that I've lost throughout my lifetime. A lot. So, put that guy with his friends here. And I want to say the next one in line is actually a double. So we'll put that guy up there for now. 13. Nice tall one. You know, you start to go to the bigger sockets. 13's also a nice one. But as far as 10s and 8s, those two are the most sought after ones as far as having to have them. A lot of times you're going to be using them a lot, or from time to time. I hate to say it, but sometimes you lose them. Once in a while, if you lose them, you know, yeah, not so much, not a good thing. But you have a few of them around, that's a good thing. So apparently right here it looks like we have a home for our 13. Alright, so that one's filling up actually pretty nicely. Like I said, the few that I'm missing, let's see, are 14, 12, 8, 6 all the way down to 4 millimeter. Those actually I'll find in time. Alright, looks like the double 10s, so we'll put those to the side. We're gonna keep those around because eventually it's gonna come up where I'm gonna need them. Actually, I see a spot back here where I don't have a 10, which is surprising because 10's almost my favorite size here. So, yeah, new home for him. Some sockets you barely even use, like 9's one of them. 11 sometimes is an odd one. 16, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, a lot of times those are odd sizes, but and you barely ever use them. But it's looking like we're down to one half-inch socket that I didn't have in the group here. It's an 18, and as you can tell, it's not there. So we're gonna put you in your new home. So it's looking like in that set 16. 20 is a hard one to get. 20 23, 24. Those actually, every once in a while you can find. Alright, so it's looking like all these back here look like doubles actually, and they're all mixed match. I might have a few. This one's a standard deep. It's a 3/4 inch. A nice 13mm and a 1/2 inch. That's nice to have. This one is actually still pretty worn. I'm gonna have to take the wire wheel to that and actually see what this is. It's also a 1/2 inch older one, but we'll find out what it is. Looks like a 1/4 inch standard. 17, which we already have in there. Another 17. Let's see. That's a 15. GMs a lot of times with those. 14. A lot of Asian vehicles. But yeah, these guys are they're all doubles. So we're gonna still hold on to them, and we are going to find them homes eventually. Out of all these, this actually, to me, was the most interesting. You don't come across this too many times. This is English size socket. I don't know if you guys can read that. Hopefully the camera actually, sunlight's not helping either. Let me back up a little bit here. It's made in England. It's actually made by Brit-Tool. Okay. Like I said, 15, 30 seconds. Yeah, this is pretty interesting. Basically, I don't have too many vehicles coming where I'm using this tool, but I bought it because it was pretty interesting to me, and if something ever comes along, who knows, you know? But it probably, more than likely, probably won't be the size I need. But the heck with it. Yeah, like I said, we bought it anyways. You know, it's just interesting. We'll put that down. We'll have to figure that one out later. Keep that off to the side. But like I said, guys, this is today's tool haul. Happy Easter, because it is Easter. And I just want to give a shout out to Jerry and Kat. I hope you guys are doing all right. And hope you guys are having a great day. And thank you to all my subscribers. So you guys have a nice one. Please subscribe and like my video. Thank you very much.